I know Clarissa cool with
Hey,
Shakur,
hey,
so
listen.
I'm gonna say no comment on that
Listen,
one.
the thing is, I have no problem with nobody having their own um opinion, but sometimes facts are facts, man. And like the opinions they had on Shakur was just crazy to me. I just like that's just I don't know. I guess they feel like they got to pick a side, or I feel like they just go against greats. People have a thing with doing it, like, oh, I just want to go against LeBron and see LeBron lose because he's LeBron. You know,
Well,
I think
Clarissa
people
with Shakur
just
too, you
have that.
know you know what it is with Shakur though, Clarissa. It's the same thing it is for everybody else around them weights. It's Tank fans. They hate that
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's a lot of them. So I feel like that's mostly where it comes from. It's not many people who just
Yeah, and it
dislike
also
him that
comes
ain't
from
Tank
like
fans.
how Shakur talk too. Which he's had his times where he's said, "Oh, I'm gonna do this and do that," but he hasn't been able to with like his with the broken hand he had, and he just, I think his last fight he did real good. I don't know what everybody was crying about, but I don't know. I think that man, look, Shakur go out there. To me, the man got the best boxing skills ever. Man, he barely get hit. He land his punches. I mean, he hurt the guys he's fighting. I mean, what else can? I mean, I just tell him like keep keep one thing in mind. All I want everybody to do who I'm cheering for is to get the W first. Like, don't worry about the knockouts and the drops and get the W, bro.
Yeah,
That's what
but
matters.
see, in the male division, it's a little different because like everybody loved Tank because Tank can box and he can get the knockout at the same time, and he normally doing them literally in the same time. So he gonna box, he gonna get the knockout almost guaranteed eventually. So a lot of people like that in the male boxing
Knockout
category.
sell, 100%.
Yeah.
Knockout sell. That's why we love Mike Tyson.
And
Oh yeah.
Clarissa,
Knockout
you
sell,
feel like Shakur beat Tank, huh?
100%.
Yeah. I don't
Now,
agree to that, but
I'm not, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but
I
I
don't see
believe
it.
that his boxing skills will be what wins in a fight. Now, do he got to worry about getting cracked? Everybody that fight against Tank got to worry about getting cracked.
Yeah, we know that for
Everybody,
sure.
it don't
Yeah.
matter. Like the boy got some dynamite in his hands. It's fucking nuts.
Why you and Tank be going back and forth with each other? Well, used to he ain't on Twitter no more, but why y'all was going back and forth with each other?
Me and Tank. Well, Tank just started getting mad because I had mentioned, you know, he was like going crazy and just like, oh my god, he was so happy that Ryan had beat Devin.
Oh, Devin. Yeah. So you ain't like that?
And no, it was cool, but it was like the only
I don't
reason
blame
you
you.
is going crazy over Ryan beating him is because it make you look bigger and better. Like, oh, everybody always comparing you to Devin and Shakur, and now they can't because Ryan beat up Devin and you knocked out Ryan. You feel what I'm saying? So he just was wanting all his people and everybody's like, y'all was comparing him to me, and look at this. The dude I knocked out, he just beat him up, blah blah blah,
Well, I think he
And
was more
so
trolling. I just thought because I guess well, I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking in his head he don't really like the comparison, and now you lost to
he
somebody I
didn't like
beat.
the
Yeah,
no, he didn't like the comparison. So I said that to say that
I don't blame him for not liking
with
it though, for not liking the
no, it's
comparison.
cool. He don't got like the comparison, but also know that okay, you don't like the comparison. How about you beat these guys up?
Yeah, but they was trying to get the fight, wasn't they trying to get it, but they couldn't come to terms.
With who? Shakur or Tank?
With no Haney and um Tank.
I never heard about no
Hell nah,
negotiations.
But they
hell
wasn't.
nah,
I
I
thought they
hell
never heard
nah,
no
was. Oh,
negotiations.
my
No.
bad.
hell
I
nah.
don't know. Oh, I don't know. I thought they said in the
Boxing is one of those weird sports where it's like you want to get the fight that you want to see, but everybody is like protecting their and trying to fight against.
I know ducking and dodging. Believe
And
I ain't gonna
I
say
be
I know
thinking
like that,
Yeah.
too.
but
I be thinking too, Carissa. This is what I started to notice too. Well, this is just my opinion. I feel like a lot of times the promoters, managers who are trying to keep certain fighters away from certain people, they pump their fighters' heads up and make them believe the person calling them out or that adversary is beneath them or inferior, etc. But really, they trying to protect them from that person or milk them. And then you get the situations where someone is like damn near delusional about it. They think like, oh no, I don't gotta fight this person, but everybody really looks at you as that person's, yeah, that's your match, that's your dance partner. And then they not listening because they management getting them money, they making them fights that they still make money off of. So they like, fuck it.
Well,
yeah,
I
but they
think
would
that
be in
us as
denial too,
fighters
though.
have to look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
look at stuff too ourselves. And Tank know that his biggest threats is Shakur and
You think Shakur is
even
a threat to Tank?
Keyshawn.
I do not. I
Absolutely.
don't think Tank think that. I think that's a.
No, I don't think that. No, no. Tank, no. Period. That's why every chance he get, he want to down Shakur, say bad stuff about Shakur, because he don't want nobody to ever think to really build that fight up to where they have to get in there and fight. That's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight more than what y'all think.
But yeah, that fight is supposed to be. Ain't that fight supposed to be in the
Shakur
works?
get hit 6% out of 100. Six.
And I'm gonna be
Oh
honest
snap!
here
I didn't know
too.
that.
Crazy.
With that too, Clarissa, I look at it like this. When I looked at this, everybody used to get mad at me because I was saying like, if Tank feels like he can whoop Devin, if he feels like he can whoop Shakur, he needs to fight them. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I would
it's
agree
like
with
when you
that.
look at the Ryan buildup, you look at when Ryan started calling Tank out, Tank answered the call really quickly. You know what I'm saying? He did.
Because he's gonna get
Because he had
a
all them
lot of
social
money
media
and he know
followers.
he can beat
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Well, he knew it was a lot of Pretty much, it was like a almost like a pump and dump. Ryan had a lot of momentum behind him, and it was it was an easy fight to make. And I guess he thought he was way less of a threat, and because he could outbox him and outpunch him. If he boxed the right way, because you don't want to get
I
caught
don't
with
blame
the
Tank for
left.
that at all. That shit was a
I don't
smart
blame
move,
him
and
for it,
Ryan
but
clearly didn't have the experience necessary to beat him.
Ryan didn't have the experience to beat him. Rolly didn't have the experience to beat him.
really got rolled up.
Like, I don't know why Rolly was even ever considered a fight with Tank.
But even if Shakur,
Apparently
so
Mayweather Promotions wanted that fight. From what I was able to put together, tanking them. That was like he damn near always was going to fight Rolly, and since it was his last fight on that contract, it was like he's fighting one of Floyd guys. But he said that they thought he would beat Tank.
Ain't
I don't
nobody
know
thought
why
that
they
shit.
thought that. Yeah, I don't
Ain't
know
nobody
why
thought
they
that.
thought that. But that's a good
That's
person
crazy
for,
to
I
me.
guess, Jake Paul to fight. Jake Paul should fight
Who?
Rolly. Give Rolly
He
some more
better
money.
fucking not.
Give Rolly some
No.
more money.
No. No.
Give Rolly some more money. I mean,
Jake Paul would probably beat Rolly, and I'll be
I,
pissed off
I
about
would
that. I will.
never, I would never in a million years give a fuck about seeing that fight.
But the thing is, Jake Paul loves to piss off the universe, so he would probably put on that fight, bro.
Yeah, Jake
hey,
Paul
look,
gonna
look.
do some bullshit like try to
But
fight
Rolly don't
Arnold
weigh enough.
Schwarzenegger next or some shit.
Oh snap! That's funny.
Ah,
That's
Ooh,
funny.
my God.